Welcome to the first episode of Drive This, Not That. We are going to talk about an SUV, well, a couple of SUVs, and if you're in the market for them, what you should be looking at if you're going to drive a nice equipped SUV. So what we're going to compare is a BMW to a Mazda. We're going to talk numbers, we're going to crunch some numbers. Hope you like this information. Let's get started right now. Welcome back, guys, and as usual, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. That way you won't miss anything when we go live or we drop a new video. Well, listen, guys, people are really into SUVs now, so we thought this new series of Drive This, Not That would be really good. And it's not about selling cars. This is about giving you guys the information you need, so wherever you are in the world, you will just have this stuff to process before you go out and find your own SUV. Now, people like to get the most for their money. They like to, get a return on their dollar. They like to purchase something and it be reliable and last a long time. They like to spend good hard-earned money and that money do something for them when it comes to their cars. Now, for this example, we have two SUVs that we're comparing. One is a BMW X3 X-Drive, which is a 2.8 liter. It's the most common car in the BMW X3 series. We also have the Mazda CX5 touring package all-wheel drive, which is comparably equipped. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use a budget of no more than $500 a month, financing at 3.49% over 72 months. And we're going to compare these two cars and see how they stack up financially. Also, you should understand that these are 2017s. We're comparing apples to apples. Both cars are 2017s. Now let's start with the BMW X3 X-Drive 2.8 liter. So for this example, once again, we're using this 2017, and we did a little research on a website called Car Gurus. If you look at 2017s with average mileage of about 35,000, the average price range in my area within about 200 miles is about $27,000. And so you can purchase one for about $27,000 with about 35,000 miles on that particular used car. Now, if you get a vehicle for $27,000, it will be less than $500 a month. And don't forget, that's our budget for this particular example. If you finance this vehicle at 3.49%, $27,000, no money down. I'm calculating Colorado Springs taxes, which is about $2,200. Over 72 months, that's $460 a month, which is fantastic. It fits in a lot of our budgets, and we might want to drive a BMW. Now, when you compare 27 grand to the Mazda, you can get the same year of car, a 17, for $22,000 based on Car Gurus. So if you look this up on Car Gurus, within about 200 miles from my location, Mazda CX5 touring packages and an all-wheel drive variety are averaging around $22,000 with 29,000 miles on them. So a few less miles than the BMW, but about $5 grand difference in price. And how that equates in the 72-month calculator is 22 grand plus about $1,800 in taxes over 72 months at 3.49%. It's $376 a month. So you're looking at almost $100 a month difference. All right, so we've gone through the numbers on if you get a loan on a 2017 BMW X3 or you get a loan on a Mazda CX5 touring package, which, by the way, still gives you the sunroof and the leather here, heated seats, stuff like that. We've gone through those numbers and you can make sense of them. You might be thinking, I can afford both of those cars. But that's not the end of the story. Now take a look at this, guys. When we're looking at compare cars side by side, you can go on to Kelley Blue Book and pull this information up for yourself. But we have a 2017 Mazda CX5. We have a 2017 BMW X3. And you can see the differences here. Touring package, which if you don't know this car, touring package has leatherette seating, it has heated seats, a sunroof, power tailgate, all different types of things. The BMW X-Drive all-wheel drive 2-liter is on this side. So 5-year cost of ownership is what we're going to talk about, right? Here are the numbers that stood out for me. Look at the maintenance costs on the Mazda side versus the maintenance costs on the BMW side. And that's just regular maintenance, guys. We're just talking about oil changes, brake jobs, the typical run-of-the-mill stuff it takes to keep your car going. Then this one upsets me even more. repairs on the Mazda versus repairs on the BMW. We're talking about $2,500 to $8,800. You've got to keep that in mind if you're going to purchase one of these luxury cars on the used car market. You may be getting a good deal going in, but over the term of 5 or 6 years, this is going to cost you big time. So I hope you got that information about the cost of ownership, because that's going to be a big deal. Now, Kelley Blue Book, once again, is looking at these things from when they were brand new. And so if you've ever owned a vehicle that had 35,000 miles on it, particularly a BMW, the maintenance cost and repairs tend to go up as the vehicles lose their warranty. So keep that in mind. I'm not saying don't buy one. If that's what you're trying to do, I think it's a great car to drive. They're very fun. But when I'm doing this, buy this, not that video, I would definitely say strongly consider the Mazda. It'd be a better purchase if you're going to keep the car for 6 years and have lower maintenance and repair costs.